Windows 8 operating system is slightly different than previous operating systems in Windows. Instead of being greeted by a desktop with icons and all of the useful sort of connections on it, you are greeted with what's called a metro screen, which is essentially exactly the same as the start menu was in both XP, Windows 2000, and in Win 7, and in Vista too. You'll find a whole lot of buttons on this metro screen that might be quite useful. I'm not going to go through most of them, but what I'm going to do here is to demonstrate how you can get to the settings of your computer and change them. There are some buttons on here that will lead you in that direction, but also if you click on your desktop, which you will see on the metro screen, just as I did there, move your mouse pointer to the top right-hand corner of the screen, and some little charms, as they're called by Microsoft, will show up. They show up very briefly until you click on them. And these will allow you to be able to go to settings, check the devices that are connected to you, or go back to the start menu, which you saw that metro menu. The only way to switch off your computer in Windows 8, funnily enough, is through this connection here, and there's your power button right there, unless you do an Alt F4, which will also shut down. When you open up this panel, you can open up Control Panel, which will allow you to get to the various different tools that you can use to adjust your computer. You can play with these as much as you wish. Remember that if you want to keep any settings that you make in any of this, you've got to click OK. But if you don't want to keep anything, if you're just looking and browsing and seeing what it looks like, then you can also always use the X up at the top right of the screen, or you can cancel, and any settings that you may have made or changed will be deleted at that point. We will now move on to have a look at the file manager in Windows 8.